The Philippines recorded a 5.5% economic growth in the second quarter of 2025, one of the fastest in Asia, next to Vietnam and higher than China and Indonesia. But with a looming 60-day suspension on rice imports, will it affect the country's economic performance in the coming months? Let's find out in Jason Rubrico's report.
Despite global uncertainties, the Philippine economy continues to hold steady. In the second quarter of 2025, the country posted a 5.5% GDP growth, slightly higher than the 5.4% recorded in the first quarter.
The Philippine economy continues to show resilience and stability, even as global challenges persist and fuel uncertainty across many fronts.
According to the Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA, all major economic sectors grew year on year.
Ang mga pangunahing sektor ng ekonomiya na agriculture, forestry and fishing, industry at services ay nagsipagtala ng mga pagtaas na 7%, 2.1% at 6.9% respectively.
Despite the challenges, the Philippines remains among Asia's top-performing economies.
With this performance, we maintain our place among the fastest-growing economies in emerging Asia, behind Vietnam's 8.0% growth, but ahead of China's 5.2% and Indonesia's 5.1%. While our growth is lower than India's projected 6.5% expansion, we're expected to outpace Malaysia's 4.3% and Thailand's 2.4%.
Based on PSA data, in order to reach the high-end growth target of 6.5%, the economy needs to grow by 7.5% in the second half of the year.
7.5 is high, but it's not impossible. If we see continuing, for example, improvement in the confidence of our consumers, and our domestic investors and the economy, we should see a greater growth, a higher growth in both consumption and investment, and in the services.
As for President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s order to suspend all rice importations for 60 days starting September 1 this year, Secretary Balisacan believes it will not affect the country's economic performance in the months ahead.
Magkakaroon ng impact yan if that will result in higher prices, retail prices. But as I said, if you look at the numbers, and the availability already of imports that ordered in the past, and when many of these things are still arriving, we have enough of that supply, and it's also harvest.
However, the Grains Retailers Confederation of the Philippines warns that prices of imported rice could go up by 2 to 3 pesos per kilo if the tariff hike pushes through alongside the import ban. Meanwhile, the Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura or SINAG says that suspending rice imports will not directly benefit local farmers since the tariff rate remains at 15%. For God and my beloved Philippines, I am Jason Rubrico, SMNI News.